Radio Salsa with DJ Angus Flaco and Michelle SalsaButterfly on invincibleradio.co.uk.
And we are live right now, and DJ Julian Mr M is back with us this evening. Good evening. Oh, where's what have I done, Mike? There it is. I'm all set up tonight, you see. It's all ready for you, all ready and done. I just got to turn your volume up.
1, 2. There you go.
Here we go. And you know, last week you sounded very because I didn't turn the bass on this.
Oh,
it was
thanks.
right down, but now you sound.
I didn't know, but
you sound
that's
more.
telling me now. Cool.
How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
Yeah,
Good weekend.
Great weekend. DJing and partying quite a lot, so very nice. And yourselves?
Work. What about you?
Joe, I can't even remember what happened this weekend. I think
It was that good. It was that good. She can't remember. You heard it here first on Radio Salsa. Right now, we're going to be finding out a bit about Julian later on, including a little bit of seeing how well he knows his salsa tracks.
Oh no!
And not just that, but we'll also be doing a little interrogation. So nice. It was nothing.
Interrogation.
A little bit finding out your likes and dislikes. Things like pen or pencil. Okay. It's the first thing that comes to mind. That'll be all coming up later on the show.
Oh.
Before we do so, we're just going to go with this merengue track. Now, this one is by a guy called Eddie Herrera.
Ooh, Eddie Herrera.
Yeah, I knew I was going to say it wrong. I knew it.
It's not wrong. It's just
I know, the English way. Now, we normally often hear in the clubs Tu Eres Ajena.
Yes.
The big one.
Yeah.
This
the merengue
one,
track.
Yeah, this one we're going to play is Demasiado Romantica.
Oh, very nice.
You know this one? You must know this one. Yeah.
Slow merengue.
This one must
nice.
be, I don't know how old it is. But I know some of my listeners will be the first time they've heard this one. So let's get it on air. This is merengue.
Demasiado romántica.
You're locked into Radio Salsa. It is Monday the 21st of June 2010, the longest day of the year. I put that down earlier. Longest day of the year. And as you can see, I talk out loud and I'm just thinking out loud as we go along. We're joined tonight by DJ Julian Mr M. Good evening, Mr M.
Good evening, everyone.
Now,
Solstice.
What we want to know, first of all, obviously you're from Colombia. Which part of Colombia are you from?
I'm from Palmira.
Palmira
Valle, which is about 30 minutes away from Cali.
Okay.
It's a little thing
from the
that
salsa
say,
capital.
Yeah, Cali people listening from, if you come from Cali, they say that Palmira is like a little town of Cali, which is totally untrue, obviously.
Okay. Now, you've been DJing for quite a long time, I would imagine.
Yes.
When did you start? How old were you when you started? Was that over in Colombia?
No. I came here when I was 11. So, but I've always loved music.
Mm-hmm.
Music. From a very early age, I used to sing along and and do a lot of like family performances.
Okay.
Singing and so on.
Oh, okay. Then kind of.
Yeah, so music has always been like there,
Yeah,
especially in South America. Your favorite tunes, and it's always been salsa that I've been loving. In
Right.
the background, you'll always hear el tango, and Dario Gomez playing because of my dad and stuff. But that's more popular music, more Colombian music on the side. But salsa, when I got here, I started collecting music.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 14, my brother was a manager at this nightclub.
Okay.
And the DJ had not arrived, and he knew that I had a collection of over 100 CDs, which varied from whatever. And he goes, "Look, I got my CDs here, and bring your CDs, and then save me on this one." Okay, so.
And it just took off from there.
And I just go on that night and started DJing, and nobody would get up. It was early, it was about 10:30.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
But it was packed, you see.
Was it a Latin club, was it?
Yeah, it was a Latin club. It was the Latin club. It was El Barco Latino, it used to be called.
The boat?
Yeah, El Barco Latino.
Oh, that was actually one of the first Latin places I went to. The boat.
Ah.
Yeah, there was some really good times had on that boat.
Yeah, and then first song kicked off, and then everyone started dancing, and then from then on it was a packed, and I loved the feeling.
So that was, well,
a start.
we won't say how many years ago because I don't want to give away Julian's age, but and it's all taken off. It's all taken off
about
from
3
there.
years ago.
3 years ago, yeah. I've been DJing longer than him. No.
No.
So you've been doing Barca Latino. You've also got residencies in a couple of West End nightclubs as well.
Yeah.
And monthly gigs abroad.
Yeah, monthly.
Every so often.
Monthly, every 6 weeks, sometimes every 3 months or so. But
Okay.
yeah, it's the abroad agenda is quite nice.
And you do mix your salsa as well. There's not many DJs that mix the salsa because the thing. I tried doing it when I did a DJ course, and the thing is the percussions on the different tracks kind of, you can't. You have to pick out certain elements of tracks to play over so they don't clash, as it were.
Yeah.
Did you teach yourself that, or?
Well, it comes from because when you DJ, you have to look at the crowd.
Mhm.
That's the main thing.
Right.
Look at the crowd. So the only times that you really DJ is when the crowd calls for it. When you're really mixing it.
Okay.
So the club has to be pumping. It has to be a song that maybe the people don't really know,
Right.
but they have the atmosphere. They're all dancing, and then you could do a cut that kind of seems like part of the same song.
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to watch out for the atmosphere more than anything.
Well, one of the things we're going to do later is find out what Julian his current top 5 for a couple of his current favourite tracks are on the circuit at the moment. We're going to go with a track from Cuba now. This is Los Van Van with now Esto te pone la cabeza mala.
Te pone la cabeza mala.
Keep it locked in, Radio Salsa on Invincible Radio. Los Van Van, do you know what? A couple of their Cuban tracks. I like this one and Anda Ven y Quédame.
Yeah.
But a lot of them, I don't know, I just can't get into the Cuban beat sort of thing. Yeah, the flow. It's just, I don't know. What about you?
I'm the same. There's only a couple that I like. Don't ask me names.
I don't know. It's just this one's kind of, it's like a flowy kind of tune, and it's got for me salsa. When I play salsa, it's got to have a melody because obviously that's the difference between the Latin clubs and English clubs. In my opinion, Latin people listen to the words, because they obviously speak the language. But English people, the words become a part of an instrument as the track, so it becomes part of like just as much as a piano, whatever's So for that one, that's got a nice kind of catchy feel to it. Whereas I don't know, Cuban tracks on the whole, it's hit and miss on a lot of tracks for me. I do like the Colombian stuff. It's got to be catchy. It's got to have a melody. What about yourself?
I don't know. I love all sorts of music.
Okay.
All sorts of music. It's like what I love about the Cuban music is it's so varied, and so original within this, mixing and stuff. You go salsaton, you go cubaton. Cubaton is like Cuban reggaeton, but it's got a different sound to it altogether. You got more trumpets. You go, I don't know, more cajon.
Salsaton's really taken off though, isn't it? Because it's the reggaeton scene has kind of picked up a lot, and so they're all kind of crossing over. Because it's a lot of artists are working. I think who was it who worked with? Is it Usher? Worked with somebody worked with Wisin and Yandel recently. I can't think of the name of the.
Well, 50 Cent has been producing.
That's right.
With them.
He was one of them.
Akon's been doing with them. They've been collaborating all over within the urban music scene.
Okay.
But reggaeton is progressed from what it was.
That originated Dominican Republic, was it, or?
No, Panama.
Panama.
Well, in Panama, but then the Puerto Rican music industry really took off.
Okay, they adapted.
The producers in Puerto Rico really took it on themselves, and then reggaeton was born in Puerto Rico really. You had what the Panamanians used to do was mixing the Jamaican dancehall beats with Spanish lyrics.
Okay.
So you had that similar kind of Jamaican feel to the music, or Jamaican kind of rapping, or Caribbean kind of rapping, but in Spanish, on top of Jamaican beats. That was what the Panamanians used to do, and then produce some original stuff like El General. El General and then El Meneito, which is like...
I remember that one.
He kind of prepare everyone for La Macarena kind of thing,
Oh no! Oh, that's one we don't want to hear that one.
I prefer to do El Meneito than to do La Macarena, that's for sure.
Definitely. Now, if you're locked into the show, you can join us in the chat room. All you need to do is just type in a message. What are you doing to my computer again?
She's beating it up.
I know.
Okay, put the hammer down.
We
it's
need
not
to
his fault.
type a message into the text box and then just press send, what will happen, it'll ask you to log in or sign up. You'll probably have to sign up if you've not done the chat room before. Just enter in a username and a password, something that you can remember, your email address, and then just confirm your date of birth and the text in the box, and you're in. Then you just have to re-enter your message. Or you can text us 07946 183377. Also tonight we've got a 1 to 100 competition, which is 10 prizes up for grabs this week. We've been running this competition for about 9 weeks. Inside this envelope is a number between 1 and 100. What do they got to do, Michelle?
They've got to phone in when they hear the jingle and guess some numbers.
Yes, between 1 and 100. So that's coming up a little bit later on. Right now we've got a track Julian selected. This is, what's the name of the artist?
He's Robin del Castillo.
Robin del Castillo.
And he's based here in London, actually. He's singing every Thursday about salsa.
Okay.
And Latin crazy.
Where's he originally from?
He's from Cali. From Cali originally. So he's got the flavor. And this song is composed. Well, it's actually composed by him. It's written by him, and also just hear him. It's really good. Aquella Mujer, Robin del Castillo.
Keep it locked in. Radio Salsa. Always wanted to go to Cali. I'll have to get there one day.
Come with Ritmo Latino. Should be going there soon.
Really? When?
With the Cookie Man Biscuit, we should be going in September. So think about it. Cali's waiting.
Okay.
Festival Mundial.
Radio Salsa with DJ Angus Flaco and Michelle SalsaButterfly on invincibleradio.co.uk.